You want to send marketing emails for your organization, but afraid of spending a lot of amount because email marketing companies ask a lot of money and there is a limit on contact numbers as well. But here I found a tool which is named as SendFox, and it is just $49 for lifetime license, and it has a huge limit of contact which is 5,000. On top of that, that has no limit on sending emails. You can send unlimited emails. Plus, cherry on the top, there is a smart campaign option. There is a automated email sequence that you can set when a person purchases a product or something like that. And obviously, what other tools can do, like sending an emails based on your requirement, that also you can do. So in this video, what I'm going to do, I am going to configure SendFox for one of my client, and you will see how it works. So I have already purchased SendFox and I have created my account there. After creating the account, it will take us to this screen where it's visible that there is no email list, no subscriber, no contact. Correct. The first thing that you have to do right now is to simply link your domain name to this website so that you can send emails from your domain name. Correct. So how to do that? Let's go to this option and go to settings. Here in settings, you will see an option domains, where it will ask you that you need to put your domain name because you want to send your emails from this email address. So I'm going to write the email address that I want to use. So it's going to be etsociety.org. That's a domain name that I want to use. So let's click on add domain. And that's all, domain created. But is it enough? Obviously not. What do you need to do? You need to validate the domain. See, if it's that easy, then anybody in the world will be using your domain to send emails. You don't want that, correct? So what you have to do, you have to validate it. How to validate? It's very easy. Just click on this button, validate, and it will tell us what entries do we need to make in order to authenticate that this is our domain name and in order to send emails from this email address. Where will you make these entries? From where you purchased your domain name. Most probably you are managing your DNS from there. If you are not managing from there, check from where you are managing your DNS. So you need to go to your DNS record management and enter these records. So I'm going to do it here in front of you. We are using Hostinger to manage DNS for this domain name. So here we have the domain name. Here you can see Hostinger's H panel where we can manage the DNS of this domain name. So I'll go to advanced and then go to DNS zone edit. Here you can see all the entries for the domain name. Obviously I don't want to show you, that's why I blurred it. I brought them side by side so it's easy for me to make the entries. Now I will enter this host. And what type of entry do you want to make? So it's saying that please copy the following CNAME entries. So these are all CNAME entries. So I'll go to CNAME, then write the name here, then data, which is the text, I'll write here. And finally, I'll ensure that TTL is very less so that the changes are reflected very soon. I'll make it 300. Let's click on add record. That's all, this record is added. After that, I'll take this one and make the same entry, CNAME, and then write this here and make it 300 too. And I have to make this one also here. It is also CNAME. Although it is a little weird because usually the domain key is entered in text, but it's okay. It's as per the requirement of SendFox. We can't do anything here. As you can see, I have set timing for 300 seconds. That means I have to wait for 5 minutes before validating. But let's just not wait. Let's see what happens if we validate even just after putting the entries. So let's validate it. Yeah, it's validated. So we have validated our domain name. That's really nice, but this is not yet done. We have to follow certain other compliances. For that, I'll go to account. And here you can see that to send emails, please first enter your complete address below to comply with the laws. So I have to complete the address here. I will do that. So I filled the address, and finally here you can see one thing which is custom URL. So what is that? As I told you earlier that it is going to create some smart campaigns for us. So this is also creating one common page where all our campaigns, public campaigns can be seen. So this is the URL for that. If you want to make changes, this is the time you can make the changes. Right now I am okay with the name given. Let's now simply click on Save Changes. Finally, I made the changes, but here I can see that there is a requirement to verify my email. So make sure you verify your email, otherwise you will not be able to send your emails. So what I have to do, I have to go to my email address and then check for an email received from SendFox. So I've received an email from SendFox. Let's go there and click on verify my email. That's all. Now email address is verified, domain is verified. Now I should be able to send an email. Let's just test it. So I'm going to create an email by simply going to email list. Then there is already an email created, which is a first email. It's in draft. So let's just use this. Let's click on this. So now you can see that from name and from email is fine, but I cannot simply write an email address here. What I have to do, I need to select a list. So what's a good strategy? A good strategy is to create a test email list. Okay. So I'll go to list. From here also I can create a list. I'll create a test emails. Okay. And then here I am going to give one of my email address. I will give one more email address and few more email addresses that I will give here. Finally, let's create a list. So basically you will put all the email address which are in your test email. Basically, when you want to check how emails are delivered, you will simply send it to test email list. The test email list is selected. The two indicates that there are two email addresses. Finally, let's write a subject here. Let it be this only. Why change? And finally, let the subject be the same. No issue at all. And let's now click on send. So it is, I don't want to schedule that. The second option is send now. So let's click on send now. And it is saying that it is saved and sent. So when it is sent, as you can see, it's received here. Let's check. See, as you can see, I have received it. This is the subject, this is the body, and there is the address. And finally, an option to unsubscribe for this email list. So I believe now you will be able to utilize your newly created SendFox account very easily. If you want to subscribe for SendFox, there is a link given in the description of this video. You can click on that link. That's an affiliate link. I'll get some commission and you will get some discount when you purchase from that link. So I think you will use it, and let's now meet in some other video where I'll again give you some technical knowledge that will help you in your career or in your endeavor. Thank you very much.